Hi, my name is Hardik, and today I'm going to talk about business growth. Let me ask you a question. How many of you would like to grow? Stupid question, right? Every one of us wants to grow. But every time we talk about growth, we've learned from our business gurus that to grow, you got to first plan your growth, and that's what we call as business planning, right? And all of us feel that business planning is fairly complicated. So let's do one thing. Let's break it down into smaller pieces and therefore make it easier for us. So let's start with piece number one. Business planning, first step is to figure out what is your product and service actually doing in the market and why do people buy your product and service. Typically people make buying decisions of your and purchase your product for three reasons. Number one, your product is probably solving a problem that the customer has, so it takes away the pain the customer has. After buying your product or service, the customer does not experience that problem, which is why the customer is buying it. The second thing could be that the customer is gaining something. It's like मॉन्ट ब्लैंक का पेन खरीदा तो क्यों खरीदा? ऑब्वियसली लिखने के लिए नहीं खरीदा है, बॉन्ड लिखोगे उससे, बट मॉन्ट ब्लैंक का पेन आपने इसलिए खरीदा है बिकॉज इट्स मॉन्ट ब्लैंक. आपने कुछ अक्वायर किया, आपने कुछ लिया. गाड़ी खरीदने जाते हो तो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बाइंग अ मारुति 800 एंड बाइंग अ मर्सिडीज? अ मर्सिडीज obviously gives more comfort and etc, but why would you buy a Mercedes? There is a difference in the brand. You want to be the owner of Mercedes, which is why it's you're gaining something, which is why the brand value is attached. The third thing is maybe your product or service is getting certain things done for the customers. That does not mean that the customers may have a problem. For example, softwares. When people sell softwares, not necessarily that the software is being sold because of the brand value or because of anything else. It's getting sold because the software helps you get things done faster. Let's take a common example: Apple products. Designers, when they buy Apple products, it's helping them solve a possible pain. Maybe they are able to design far better on designing softwares available on Apple. It is brilliant graphics and it helps them see it. Then there are these others who are buying Apple products just because they are Apple products, and the very fact that you have an Apple product tells a lot about who you are. So it helps you, it's a gain. So figure out why people are buying your products and your services. Is that to solve a pain? Is that because they feel after buying a product they have gained something, or is that because it's getting something done for the customers? Now how would you figure this out? I'm not saying go and do a survey. I'm saying talk to your customers. Your customers are ready to talk to you at all given point in time. Identify the touch points that you have available in your business when you can have a conversation with your customer. I'm going to talk about one touch point that you have. This touch point is customer when they complain. That's the best place where you can have a conversation with your customer and get to know what exactly is the reason why they buy your products, or what exactly pisses them off, doesn't go well with them. So if a customer is angry, he is emotionally charged, and he's going to give you a very straightforward truth of what did not go well, because he's obviously coming with an expectation to buy a product. Expectation could be मेरा problem solve होना चाहिए, which means that he's buying your product because of the pain that your product or service is resolving. He may say, hey, you know what, I wanted this product on this day, I didn't get it and I don't like it. Chances are that on that day having that product in his hand would have given him edge over, which means he's buying a product for the gain that he has. Or he may say, hey, you know what, I could not do this because your product didn't reach me on time, which means that he's actually trying to get things done. It's helping him do it faster and making him more efficient. So figure out from a complaining customer an emotionally charged active customer who's going to give you a naked truth about why your customers buy from you. If you figure this out, naturally your product has one of these three, but if you figure this out, you can probably plan your offer in a way where it resolves one of the two things. So assuming that your product people buy because of the brand value, you could do something that can help your product also give them or also get something done for them. If your product is already getting things done for them, then you may want to add a brand value to it and the people would like to have it. It's like serving coffee. You get coffee on the streets, you get coffee in the Starbucks, but when you invite somebody to have a coffee in Starbucks, you not only get the coffee but you get the whole Starbucks ambience. When you have more than one reasons why people buy your product out of these three, the possibility of people making investing in your company by buying your products is far greater. So go out there, talk to your, identify the customer touch points when you can talk to your customers, go talk to them and figure out why do they buy your products. Is that because of the gain, pain, or you're getting things done for them? Best of luck and keep propelling.